Okay, we're gonna play a D shape minor. We just start on the D over here. All right, and we're gonna go 3, 6, root 3, 6, root 3. Same thing, same pattern in the P4 patterns every time. It's just that we just changed for the warp. So it'll be 3, 6, root. Okay, and then 3, 6, warp that up, root, and then 3 again. Now notice, and then we use the other method to check. So D, we go ahead and one caged letter to C again. We start the word caged again. We're going to have a C minor shaped A minor there. So we're starting here in D. Here's your D shape. Okay, now when we want to go to C minor shape, we go there. We're not going to start on the 4th. We're going to start on the 3rd. That's shape fitting. Let's look at that. So we'll pull up the actual fretboard and go over here to the D box. Here we have a D-shaped root. That's why we call it the D cage. Go ahead, one letter in cage. D goes to C minor again. We're looking for a C minor in here. Are we going to start on the 4 there? No, because C minor has to be shaped like this. The C minor shape is 3, 6, root 3, okay, and then to 6, and then instead of making a D minor in the next cage over, which is the E cage, right? So you move up one shape in D minor in the E cage. Okay, to go to the we'd go ahead one in the E box would be cage, C-A-G-E-D, would be a D minor shape up here, but we're not going to do that. We're going to follow this. Instead of going to this root, we're going to go on string root up here. So we've got 3, 6, root 3, 6, root 3. Now look at our string shapes. We've changed colors. Show you how our string shapes are maintained. So we start on the D box. We did the A string shape. We did the E string shape 7 root 2. We did the C string shape 3, 4, 5. We did the G string shape 6, 7 root. And the D string shape 2, 3, 4 again. Again, don't start it on the 4 because it takes us out of a string. That's not a string shape note there. We're not doing the half diminished substitution or something. So now you can see that when we do 3, 6 root, we got 3, 6 root 3, 6 root 3. We don't go into the D cage unless you want to, but then you into the next cage over, which is the E cage. So that's how that works. Well, let's zoom out. It's getting a little cold in here. Okay, so let's do something important. I just realized what we have to get to. So it started to get a little redundant. All we were really doing on this minor or even on this major here was just starting the major from the 5, any one of the 5 string shapes, which could give you your cage. Because the string shapes, by definition, C-A-G-E-D, are the bottom string of the cages that we play when we play in cage theory, right? But what we want to do now is a substitution. So we got to go back to major for the substitutions. And yes, we're going to have minor substitutions, but there's just that extra step where you have to take the caged word ahead one letter and then make that a small lowercase to get the minor. So we're going to do substitutions now. So let's say we're on the C cage right here, okay? What we want to do is play the string shapes for the major R3, 5. Now if we want to go to the 4th, okay, according to the cage circle, the 4th of, I'll just tell you the 4th of The fourth of C is going to be the E shape. Okay, because you come down, when we're going down on the strings, we're going fourths. C goes to E, goes to A, fourth of A, E is A, fourth of A is D, fourth of D is G, fourth of G is C, and the string shape fourth of C is E, and the string shape fifth, going up in fifth, is C. So you got to remember that, and I'll show you one more time. The string shape circle here. The fourth of C is G, the fourth of G is C, the fourth of D is A, the fourth of G is D, sorry. The fourth of A is E, but then between E and C, we go, fourth of E, we go to C, because these are shapes, they're not notes. The fourth of C is E, the fifth of E is the C, the fourth of the C is the E. And we use that to get fifths. We go the caged word every other letter. This is very important when you can't think, what is the fifth of that again? Wait a minute, you get a little mental block. What am I envisioning when I'm trying to see the fifth of G? Is it C or is it D? You do the word caged and just go every other letter in caged is in fifths. And caged backwards, which is a pentatonic scale increasing C, D, E, G, A, C, D, E, G, A. Pentatonic scale, take every other letter in an increasing pentatonic scale, and you're going in fourths. I find it easy to envision what the fourth of something is, but I'm having trouble with envisioning what the fifth of something is. And then you have the string shape, so E goes to C, C goes to E. So that's where we're at with that. So far, if we're in the C box and we want to go to the fourth of the C shape is going to be what? The fourth of the C shape is going to be E. Remember, it's very close to its actual fourth, because let's face it, when you get the fourth of the E shape, you're going to get its actual fourth, which is the A. The fourth of the A shape, you're going to get its actual fourth is the D. The fourth of the D shape, you're going to get its actual fourth is the G. The fourth of the G shape, you'll get its actual fourth is the C. But when in string shapes, the fourth of the C string shape is going to be the E string shape. So it's going to be an E shape fourth. So if we look at that, E is usually in second inversion, and we got root 4/6. Root 4/6. Second inversion. Here's first inversion. Here's first inversion. Fourth. Here's our root chord. Key is C. We're going to go to the fourth. Okay, here's its second inversion. Root 4/6. Here's root 4/6 in E shape. How are we going to play that? We have to substitute the E shape for the C shape there. The fourth is going to be a new root. So let's look at that E shape. There's your 7 root 2. It aliases with 3, 4, 5 anyway. We can substitute the root for the fourth. So we're going to bring the E shape over here and just play an E shape there. We're going to, in this case, we're going to do it in triads, but it also works in pentatonic. And let me just show you the pentatonic, tripentatonic code here. Is you have C pentatonic, the fourth of C is E shape, and the fifth of C is G shape. Put them all together and you get the C diatonic. Okay, so that's interesting. It works in pentatonic, but we're going to do it in triads. So here we're going to do the fourth. We're going to do the fourth triad. We have to substitute the root now. So with the C, we did the C. Remember, C-shaped root is going to be 3, 5, root, 3, 5, root, 3, 5. Now we're going to substitute the E shape there, and we're going to go root 3, 5, root 3, 5.